Can love exist without pain? Hi guys, how you all doing today? Welcome to the first episode of Story Time with Valerie. So I promised you all that I was going to be sharing stories of people to you, and you, my audience, can please gist me or tell me what this set of people needs to do. I would love to hear from you. All right, so we're going to be sharing today's story between Isabel and Desmond. Isabel and Desmond are very, very in love with each other. And so Isabel thought anyway, and so Desmond also thought, so they thought. So they decided to tie the knot after Isabel told Desmond that she was pregnant for him. Yes, and Desmond's quotes to her was, "Oh, babe, we date to know ourselves and we cut to marry." Isn't that right? Who wouldn't be in love with Desmond with such wonderful words coming out of his mouth? Before I move forward, Isabel is what we know as Omo get inside of our time, while Desmond is what we know as a street guy. So Isabel and Desmond actually got married, and they were good together. But the first week or the first month of their marriage, Desmond lost his job.
Sexy on the cover.
After Desmond lost his job, Isabel had to take on the responsibility. She had to double her hustle just to keep body and soul going. But some funny things started happening, some unfortunate incidents started happening between Isabel and Desmond in their marriage. Isabel started hearing rumors around her as to how Desmond has been sleeping around, has been sleeping with girls underage and the ones that are also in his age bracket. Isabel could not believe her ears because, come on, they dated for good 5 years and she never for once suspected or saw Desmond cheating on her. So why now? Why in marriage? That will be the question of every lady out there. Why now? Why would it be in marriage? That's a valid question to ask. Isabel turned deaf ears to all of this accusation laid at Desmond. She told Desmond about it. Desmond assured her that people were just jealous of their marriage. And needless I say that Desmond was the one that made Isabel know certain things about life. Like I said earlier, Desmond is what we call the street guy. He taught Isabel how to go out, how to enjoy life, what we call enjoyment, how to enjoy life, seeing life in another aspect. So who would suspect somebody like that quickly? Anyways, moving on. One day, Isabel decided to come back from work early because she was tired. Guys, don't forget that as at now, Isabel is heavily pregnant, and she will soon be due for delivery. So Isabel decided to come back home early to this period. And when she did, she caught Desmond with a younger girl in bed. Heartbreaking. Jesus.
It's a bombastic, fantastic.
It was so heartbreaking for Isabel. She cried and cried and cried. Desmond apologized, told her that it was a temptation, gave cock and bull stories. He actually gave Isabel some things that she was going to believe, said some things, and Isabel believed him that it was a one-time thing and it was never going to happen again. Congratulations to Isabel and Desmond. They continued their marriage and Isabel put to bed. They gave birth to a bouncing, beautiful baby girl. Everybody was happy. Desmond was good. Isabel was good. But unfortunately, Desmond could not get a better job after he lost his first job ever since. So he has just been the house husband for the main time. Isabel continued working, continued life the way it should, trusting Desmond as usual, went on with their daily lives, fending for the family. So Isabel took up the responsibility of the home. leaving Desmond to be the house husband. And they both worked out so fine without any issues. Until this particular rumor was not dying down. And everybody was so shocked that Isabel was actually turning deaf ears to this particular situation. But, like I asked earlier, is there love without pain? Isabel was so much in love with Desmond. Who would believe such bullshit from people anyway? And they say you need to trust your partner in marriage, right? After 2 years, Isabel got pregnant again. And this time around, she actually soft pedal, stopped working as much as she was the first 2 years of their marriage. But one incident happened that really hurt Isabel. And that was she met Desmond in a funny position with a member of her family. She was so pained. And she confronted this particular member of her family, only for that lady to tell her that wasn't the first time he had made advances towards her. And she had tried telling her before, but she also turned deaf ears to that particular situation. Isabel was devastated. She chose to leave the marriage for good this time around, that she wasn't going to turn back or look back or forgive Desmond. Family members called, everybody apologized. This person is a nice person to you. Don't spoil your marriage because of this. And they advised this beautiful couple, do you know what? Don't allow a third party into your home anymore. Probably a third party is the one causing this issue in your home. God, I beg you. And Isabel agreed. She went back. She was 6 months gone. So she went back to her home. They continued their marriage. The straw that broke the camel's back, the last straw that broke the camel's back, was after Isabel realized that she was pregnant with her third child. You know what Nigerians call mistake baby? Yeah, that was what happened with the third child. Because Isabel has decided, with all the rumor happening, with all the uncertainty in the marriage, she wasn't going to have any child again. But unfortunately, she had a third child. So when she had a third child, this time around, she met her husband in a compromising situation with her best friend. The painful part about this is the best friend is not a single person. She is a single mother of 2. Right? That was the straw that broke the camel's back for Isabel. Isabel was 4 months gone and she left the house. Now the question is to my audience, Isabel is out of her house presently and she doesn't want the marriage anymore. But family and friends are begging her to go back to the marriage. Her husband is begging her, telling her that he would not repeat the same mistake again. She should also come back home for the sake of their unborn child. My family and my friends out there, please, the question is, what should Isabel do? Do you think Desmond has really changed? Or do you think Desmond is willing to change now? Do you think Isabel should give her marriage another chance? Or do you think Isabel should leave the marriage for good and start all over? Because she's an hardworking lady, she's an hardworking lady. So she should start all over again. Or should she give her marriage a second chance? I'd love to hear from you guys, please. And don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment down below, because be sure to know that Isabel is going to be reading from you all. Alright guys, bye bye till I come your way next time and I bring to you episode 2 of Storytime with Valerie. Please, would love to hear from you and have a great day. Bye.